How's it going, everybody? And today there's absolutely no question I'm playing the highest skill deck in the world right now. We're going to have to use 100% of our brain power and play really well to win games in Clash Royale. So, up against Polaris in the first game, which is kind of crazy. This guy is number 2 finish in the world, so we're going to have to really use our brain cells in this one. I'm going to cycle my Dark Goblin in the bush after I play my suspicious, Dark Goblin in the bridge after I play my suspicious bush over there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just let that log happen. He's got a Hog Rider cycle deck, it looks like, so I'm just going to go Goblin Gang like this. Go ahead and grab the King Tower activation because it is really hard to do right there. Whoa, did you guys see that? That was tough. I'm going to go for the Skeleton Barrel on the right-hand side right here as well at the bridge, and we will have to use our brain a lot here. I'm going to Wall Breakers split in the middle. Really, really hard to do. Have to apply the right amount of pressure. Go for the Suspicious Bush also at the bridge. I know, you're probably marveling at me right now with how good I've been playing. So that's going to be great right there. I have a lot of pressure and a lot of skill. I might even have to use my really, really hard to use ability. Let's go for it right now. Ooh, okay, this could be good. I'm going to go Dart Goblin in the middle of the map. That'll snipe absolutely everything because that's such a hard card to place in the map right there. He does clean up my knight. Well played by him. That was a good defense by him as well. So I'm just going to have my Rascals prepared for his Hog Rider. This deck, really hard to play. We need to get defenses and play miraculous and pretty much just perfect Clash Royale to even have a chance to win games with this. I have to use so much of my brain cells that it's not even funny, man. I'm going to need to recharge my brain after playing this because it's going to be that hard to do. So that's going to kill the Firecracker hopefully right there. Maybe, no, it does not. That is a little bit unfortunate, but that's all good because you know why? We can hard pressure the other side here once he tries to go in. I'm going to go Bush over here on the left-hand side. Yep, he's going to have to reply to that with a building or a log, or maybe he'll just let it kind of go and then go something on top of it late. We can drop another card at the bridge. I know, hear me out, another one. And then I can just go for another card at the bridge too since he displayed his log. I'm going to drop 2 cards at the bridge, better than 1. Tough to do as well, don't underestimate the skill of this deck. I'm going to go Suspicious Bush immediately at the bridge on the other side because I'm using 110% of my brain. And dang, just like that, there goes half of his tower. We've been working hard for this damage. Might as well keep spamming and then pop the Knight ability right here when he plays something. Oh, that was actually really bad. Sarcasm aside, that was probably the worst push I've ever done because I didn't know he had Evo Skellies in cycle. But no worries at all. We can go for another tough push at the bridge right here with another Skeleton Barrel. And yes, we have 3 win conditions, maybe even 4 if you want to count the Knight and the Goblin Gang at the bridge as well. Shoot, maybe even 5 if you want to count the Dark Goblin at the bridge. So Rascals on the right side bridge, Bush on the left side bridge, Dark Goblin in the middle of the map because it'll snipe absolutely everything. And then I can Wall Breakers too. This is good gameplay. I'm going to Skeleton Barrel the right-hand side like this. Go for the Suspicious Bush right here. Whoa, did you guys see that? I put down the barrel at the bridge and then the Bush other lane. Clip that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep up the really high, just smart, top-notch gameplay right here with my Wall Breakers at the bridge and then Skeleton Barrel and then Suspicious Bush at the bridge. I know, I can't believe it either. It's hard to do out here. I'm pulling off some Muhammad Light plays. That's why they call me the greatest around here. Pre-Fireball as well. Ooh! I'm going to go for the Wall Breakers at the bridge after my Goblin Gang at the bridge, then a Skeleton Barrel at the bridge right here, and then a Suspicious Bush at the bridge. I know, you're marveling. That's okay, you don't have to tell me. So he's going to go Hog Rider here. I got to be a little bit careful of that, actually. Let's go Dart Goblin in the middle of the map, and then I can block everything at the bridge with my very, very, very brain-dead, skillful Knight hero that is getting a nerf for some unknown reason. I don't know why, but this should be GG's right here. I don't think he can stop my very high IQ gameplay. One more Fireball in the tower, and that's going to do it. Man, we played so great that game, and I did a lot well. Alright, I can't do the sarcasm anymore. Good grief. I'm playing Hyperbait, guys. I faced it so much yesterday. I just found the most, in my opinion, the easiest version to run because Hero Knight is super easy to play as well. And this is what we're rocking today. You know what? I'm going to BM this entire game because what better way to play Hyperbait than to BM while you're spamming cards at the bridge? It's like the most toxic combination in Clash Royale ever. But he's going to miss his cannon. Oh, no. Tell me you've got a spell for that. Let's pop the ability. Oh! Is that game over already? Look at the Skellies going crazy on his tower, just gonna Goblin Gang down low like this. And yeah, the amount of cards you can place on the bridge early in the games, oh, it just makes me so happy. So I had to express how excited I was that Hyperbait is a deck in this game by playing it today myself. I know, sounds great, doesn't it? But real talk, I just wanted to rage about this deck really hard one more time before it gets slight nerfs because one of the most hated decks in Clash Royale ever. I mean, oh man, I just hate Hyperbait playstyle. It really doesn't feel like Clash at all. I'm going to Goblin Gang the bridge actually here because he can't defend everything. I've got so much on the map already. It's single elixir and I'm just spamming cards down. And just like that, there goes most most of his tower. Spear Goblins are throwing their little spears on top of the tower, doing about, what, 80, 90 a hit, which is pretty solid. Then I can just slam another 2 elixir card other lane. Like, if I am slamming a 2 elixir card and then a 3 elixir card every time I have it in my hand with the Skeleton Barrel, I don't even know if this game has hope. Let's just keep spamming the bridge. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, it seems like a fine play to me. I could have probably low-key waited till I had enough for the ability to, and that might have been nice. But I'm just going to go Suspicious Bush on this right-hand side, and we'll see what he does. He wants to do for that. There's the Evo Cannon, so we forced that out. I'm actually just going to tank that and then Skelly Barrel. Who cares about him putting stuff on my tower? I'm just going to put stuff on your tower. And I like how we could just dismantle a player that's finished #2 in the world without doing anything that last game. Like, literally, I didn't do anything. I'm just going to keep BMing. I low-key forgot I was BMing for a second there. Let's just keep it going. You know, got to keep up my my toxic ways, I guess. This video, I need to get the toxicness out of me. Like, I'm sure you guys can understand. I'm gonna Fireball the Musketeer right here. I did decide on this deck because I like Fireball in this meta because you can kind of clean things up. Even though you don't have that secondary spell, you can utilize Dart Goblin, Evo Wall Breakers, Skeleton Barrel even for defense if you really need to. And then of course Heroic Knight is just gross on defense, like very, very, very good. But yeah, anyways, enough yap about that. Today I had a basketball game, and it was a tie game with like 7 seconds or 8 seconds left. And my friend who didn't score a single point all game, hit the game-winning, like, mid-range shot for us, bro. It was the, like, coolest thing ever. Literally, first, like, bucket of the entire game is a game winner. Like, how much swag is that? Anyways, this guy's getting the 67 emote. Good luck, buddy. You better not call me a chicken ever again, or I'm gonna send people to you to find you. Anyways, I'm not actually gonna do that. Please don't get me freaking, like, banned or something. But yeah, nice win right there. I ask this every couple months, but today you guys have to tell me, you're legally required to tell me one thing about your day that happens, whether it be good or bad, long or short. You got to tell me what happened one thing that happened in your day, and you can literally be anything, like genuinely anything. I like to ask this every couple months just because I want to hear about your guys' days, and I felt like, you know, asking today, I guess. But I'm just gonna go Goblin Gang at the bridge, bro. I can't even describe the feeling of just. I don't even feel like I'm playing the game. My brain is just completely on autopilot. Like, I'm not thinking at all what I'm doing. And I think that's kind of a problem, right? Because I should be able to, or like, I should have to think about, oh, maybe I should make this play because of this. No, I'm just dropping cards. And that's why the deck is so cheese, right? He uses both his small spells, so I'm going to go for the Wall Breakers on this right-hand side. They should connect right here. Look at his name, by the way. Good grief. You know this guy's cool. Anyways, I apologize for the late upload again tonight. It's just gonna be late. Like, it's already 1 in the morning when I'm recording this, pretty much. So GG's. I came home from the game, and I'm not gonna lie, boom, just crashed for like 3 hours. That was the best nap of my life, though, so I'm not even regretful right now. But I will fix my upload schedule eventually. Like, it's gonna happen. I had a challenge video idea for tomorrow that I'm pretty excited about. I hope that you guys are ready for that one, because I'm probably gonna record that tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go. I'm actually just gonna Rascals like this towards the middle of the map, and then I could even Dark Goblin 2 for DPS. I'm just gonna Skeleton Barrel first to make him defend. All right, he goes Mini P.E.K.K.A. Wait, what if I Wall Breakers like this on defense to tank for that Mini P.E.K.K.A. Kind of like a makeshift Goblin Gang, right? That was pretty smart of me, I think. The Skellies, oh my gosh, those Larrys did like 1,000 damage all by themselves over there. I'm surprised he doesn't have the Duchess Tower, because this deck that he is currently using usually has the Duchess Tower. Can he even stop this? He has Dark Prince, right? Or no? I can't remember what he has in cycle. He has to go Giant on defense. That Bush is going to connect the tower, though. Oh my goodness, that's going to be so much damage. I'm going to go Dark Goblin like this. Bro, he has to defend more. What is he doing? Is he just, like, not having Elixir? I guess he might just be broke. I don't actually know. But that's pretty much game over, I want to say, unless I make some kind of horrid mistake. Let's go Wall Breakers like this to tank for that Dark Prince shot, and my other Wall Breaker can pressure his tower and get a connection. That's kind of a nice play. Let's go Suspicious Bush right here as well. And yeah, you can see why these cards all should be deleted from Clash Royale. The only 2 cards, I guess, getting nerfed. Oh, no, 3, because the Heroic Knight. I was going to say Dart Goblin and Skeleton Barrel, but yeah, Heroic Knight as well is in there, thankfully. Evo Bomber definitely could cook me here. I've got to be a bit careful. I'm just going to Fireball on defense. That was probably the worst. Yeah, that Fireball was terrible. I'm going to go Knight like this to tank for the Bomber. 20 seconds. I mean, let's shield up right here. Keep my Rascals alive for a bit. Come on, can we take out that Bomber? That would be pretty epic. He does go for the Giant, to be fair. That Bomber's going to live, isn't it? Oh my gosh, this 2 Elixir Bomber has gotten so much value. Not that it matters, but like, it's just funny. Dark Goblin should take out everything. Wow, that hit my tower too. That made me think of Prime Evolution Bomber. Oh, good times. Just kidding, those were awful times. Low-key, they were better metas back then than they are now somehow. I don't know how that's possible. Might as well open the game with some wall breakers at the bridge. I mean, shoot, he can't even say good luck before we're already dropping it. Gotta go for the Goblin Gang on top of that. He's got a Log and a Bats. Okay, interesting deck. I'm gonna go for that. And then, oh my gosh, wait, double small spell? Oh, nah. So, Log, wait a minute. Hog Rider, Log, Zap. Interesting start to the game and Bats. So maybe just a fast cycle deck with like, what the heck? Oh, wait, that rhymes. A fast cycle deck, what the heck? Wow. Wait a minute. He's got mirror. I don't even want to try and dissect what in the world this guy's rocking. For the first time, probably all video, I'm going to cycle a card in the back. Yeah, I'm going to cycle a card in the back, and he has a bowler. What? Oh, no, am I getting sniped? This can't be happening. It's fine. We're going to win this game anyway. I'm going to go wall breakers like this on the left-hand side. He's got Bats back in rotation. Come on, give me one wall breaker. No, so close, yet so far. That sounded sad. I'm going to go knight the back, I guess. I don't really have that many plays. I'm just going to bush to force out a spell. And then I can pretty much dark up in the middle of the map. Okay, he just logged. That's perfect because now I can dark up the middle. It's going to clean up absolutely everything. Does he have a way to kill that? I don't think so. So I'm going to get the bush down. And, dude, he goes for the lightning. But, bro, the pressure that we already have on this guy is kind of insane. I'm going to Rascals the bridge right here because I think he's kind of broke on Elixir. He zaps, but what does he have for this? There's no way he has enough for Bowler, right? He's going to get Bowler down soon. Wow, he actually had just enough for Bowler. So all I'm going to do is drop Wall Breakers opposite lane, get some damage for free. He can't do anything about that. He says, well played. Fine, I'll just drop a bush too. Might as well. He might go Hog Rider. If he does, I'm going to have to Dart Goblin it kind of towards the middle. Potentially, he's going to go Hog, but a little bit late, so I don't agree with that play. If he's going to Hog, he should have placed it down in front, so his bowler could get a lot more value. But look at this 3 elixir card. It's about to just kill absolutely everything. Bowler, Hog Rider, Bats, and then, oh, don't forget, it's also going to give me a counter push. I'm going to go Knight with it too. Why not? Like, what is he supposed to do? He has to defend the other side. Oh my gosh, is that game? He has to log that. The Dark Goblin is just going to go crazy. And then, oh no, I didn't know he had Evo Zap. That was dumb of me. That's still going to be annoying for him to deal with. I have to Wall Breakers to the right to pressure. I'm going to go ahead and just chill now. Let's go Bush on the right-hand side. I lied. I'm not going to chill even for 1 second. We're just going to keep pressuring him. Dark Goblin towards the middle. Skeleton Barrel to the left. I mean, this is just gross Clash Royale, you know what I mean? Bowler does come down. The Skeleton Barrel is going to pop on those Vats, which is pretty solid. And then I could probably just bridge spam again because he has no Bowler in cycle. Nice prediction on the Hog Rider. I thought maybe he'd go for it, but even if he didn't, it was a fine play. I'm glad that he did, though. That's kind of nice. He does get the 1 hit, even though I predicted it, which is kind of ridiculous. Nerf Hog Rider. But I'm going to go Wall Breakers, Dark Goblin in the center of the map, and that's going to be a good pressure. He doesn't have Login cycle, right? Yep, that's going to be... Oh, I sold. I did not need to Skeleton Barrel like that. Oh, no, wait. Can I even stop his Hog here? 15 seconds left. I'm going to go... I'm going to go Knight, and then he's going to go for that. I'm going to Fireball like this, and then Goblin Gang as soon as I can. Oh, no, that was a bad Goblin Gang. No Hog, please! Oh, that log knocked off my freaking Knight. It didn't kill the Hog Rider. That sucks. I mean, we can still win this game. Don't worry. But I could have probably defended that if I played it a little bit better. It is what it is, though. Skeleton Barrel should connect with him in a nice way right there. That's just most of his tower gone already. Wow, Skeleton Barrel's gross. That's why it's getting a nerf, I guess. But I'm going to go... Actually, by the time I am talking to y'all tomorrow here, the Skeleton Barrel should already have a nerf. Double Hog, I have to Fireball that. Like, there's no choice. Shoot! Evo Zap! I didn't expect it. Bro, I keep forgetting his cycle. I'm not paying enough attention. And then Evo Zap has cooked me twice this game. Let's go Skeleton Barrel. He just used his log. I like this. And he also just Evo Zap, remember. I'm not going to try and force the Wall Breaker's pocket yet because I think we need to force or like focus on defense here. Oh, 1 more hit we would have been able to Fireball. Let's just go for the Fireball right now, then Wall Breaker's the pocket. Try and catch him off guard maybe. Come on, get their Wall Breakers. He zaps. Is that going to connect? It is. Oh my gosh. Dude, this deck is so broken. It's like actually filthy. I do believe actually the bounces are coming out in like 2 or 3 hours from now, so I'm pretty darn excited. I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel at the bridge right here. What deck should I play in post balances? Like, what do y'all think is going to be super good in the meta? I need a good idea for a deck. Like, I can't think of anything. But just going to go Rascals the back like this. And, man, that should be fine. I guess anything with Evo Go since it didn't get nerfed again. Oh, I swear. I was about to crash out on the people commenting that Evo Ghost is fine now. Oh, yeah, dude, it's fine. The Guardians don't even do that much damage. Oh, I was so close to just saying some nasty words to them, but I took a deep breath and thought about it, and I was like, you know what, it's okay. They can have their opinion, even if it's wrong. I'm just kidding, you know. Technically, I guess an opinion isn't like able to be wrong. I gotta stop yapping and defend. This guy is like the GOAT or something. I'm gonna go Skeleton Barrel the right hand side. Dude, he's gonna keep his witch alive. Okay, I gotta keep my Dart Goblin alive right there. That was almost really bad. Okay, I need to focus up. This is the first game where I've probably made a lot of mistakes and haven't used my brain. Let me pop the ability last second right here for the Knight. That's going to be perfect, I think. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, we have dual lane pressure now. That bush is going to get so much damage too. The Dart Goblin. Look at Dart Goggins. Like, he is the GOAT for a literal reason. Look at the damage on that. I mean, that small nerf it's getting... I honestly think Dark Goblin will be just fine in the meta. I don't know how this card hasn't been more hated on, like, obviously these last few seasons it has, but just in general, I've always thought the card is just so nasty with its range, but I think the general consensus was, oh, it's not that good before these last couple seasons, and I was shocked to even think about that, but just going to go for the bush opposite lane to pressure him. I mean, what's he supposed to do? I have so much bait on the map, like, how do you stop all that? That might even be 2 towers down. Oh, no, that was not good. I just put my knight down. I already had placed it by the time he put the witch, so that is probably the worst thing that could have happened, but we should still take tower, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, knight takes the second tower, and now he's got, what, 300 health on his king? Okay, we should be able to finish this game off, right? I'm going to go Dark Oven. I'm kind of a little scared. Let's go Skeleton Barrel to bridge to force out something, at least, right there. Here's the Goblin Hut from him. I'm just going to go Rascals and then Goblin Gang behind on top of the Witch. That should be fine, I think. Yeah, not bad. We're chilling. I can just go for my Knight as well in the middle of the map. Oh, that is going to be annoying. I've got to Fireball that Ram. I guess I could probably just literally let my tower go and 3-crown him, but I kind of want to save all my towers, you know? I don't want to give him the satisfaction of taking anything from me. Sounds pretty crazy, but just going to go Suspicious Bush plus Skeleton Barrel. He's going to Goblin Hut this 110%, right? Kind of has to. No, he goes Arrows. Oh, well played, I guess. I'm going to go Dart Goblin in the middle. That should clean up the Witch, and then I can just go for the Knight plus the Wallbreaker's right side to hopefully take his King Tower. That would be pretty epic. Okay, he uses his ability. Can the Wallbreaker connect, please? Yes, we got the 3-crown. Let's go. We are facing this guy. It's 11-2 in the Grand Challenge right now, so I need to lock in right here. Let's go Wallbreakers to bridge. This is a must-win. I'm not losing this game. He's got the Tombstone. I'm going to play this deck just as good as I can, you know, really turn myself into a log bait player, or I guess a hyper bait player. I don't even know if you call this log bait for this last match, excuse me. So he's going to go for the Empress. I'm just going to go Goblin Gang the back right, and then Dark Goblin to snipe this Empress right here, I think is the correct way to go about things. Dark Goblin should be good. He might spell it off the map. We'll see if he does want to do that. I'm going to go for the shield right now before that dies. Wait, what? No way. Actually, that's fine because, dude, look at the Dark Goblin. I mean, come on, guys. Tell me this card isn't ridiculous. If you don't have the right spell, look at what you have to do to even take things out. I'm going to go Wallbreakers the right-hand side as well. Hopefully they can connect. Okay, that's going to connect at least one of them right there to hopefully take out the minions. Beautiful. Oh, perfect start to this game. And since it looks like we are facing Lava Hounds, we're going to need to stay super aggressive in this match. He's also got the Valkyrie and the Tombstone, so defenses for him aren't going to be that hard once the game gets later on, so I've got to keep the aggression up super quickly in single elixir. I cannot let him breathe even for a second. Once I get 10 elixir, I've got to have something on the map and just keep the pressure high. So I'm going to go Knight the back. I don't want to go like a Rascals or a Dark Goblin the bridge. It's kind of dumb to do that, I feel like, in this situation. So I'm just going to chill for a bit, and then we're going to see what he wants to do. I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel opposite lane since he played his Tombstone in the middle where it's not going to kite it, and then I can just go for a Dark Goblin potentially here in the middle of the map to clean up this Tombstone and also at least help out with that Empress. That is the goal here at least. And there's the minions. I'm going to actually pop the ability. Can that Dark Goblin survive? Bro, look how nasty that is. You know what? Let's protect it. Why not? That's so dumb. Okay, let's go for the Wallbreakers to kite this back. The Dark Goblin. Oh my gosh, Dark Goblin's still alive. There's no way. Bro, how is this card real? Tell me this card is balanced, please. Oh my gosh. I feel bad for him, like genuinely. And then he just played his Tombstone. So what am I going to do? Evo Skelly Barrel opposite lane on 0. It's so broken. It's gross. Anyways, that's going to connect to tower right there. It can even stop that. He goes for the late Fireball on the Skeleton Barrel. Not something you ever really want to do if you're a, I mean, in any situation, Fireballing a Skeleton Barrel is not the greatest. I'm going to go for the Goblin Gang like this, then Wallbreakers behind my Knights, and that should be at least a little bit of damage. Never mind, he has a Skeleton Army? Wait, what? When did he have that card? I'm going to go Dark Goblin the Sensor again. It's going to just absolutely melt anything that he places. And then I can go for the Skeleton Barrel like this. It's going to kill the entire Scar Army. I can Fireball the minions. Oh, we are just cooking right now. Only 30 seconds left. The Bush is going to take his tower down to 299. I can Wallbreakers, go for the Knight the right side, try and pressure him on both lanes. He has to Valk. He's going to have to defend that Knight as well, so I'm going to go Goblin Gang like this. Okay, I like the pressure. Let's go Skeleton Barrel the left-hand side. He has to Tombstone that. That Evo Skarmy is going to give me a lot of issues, actually. Let's go Dark Goblin down low. He can't get anything down for the Skeleton Barrel, so that's game over, no? Yeah, he goes for the Vines on offense, and that's going to be GG's. Only 9 seconds left. Oh, wow, worst Rascals placement of all time, but it doesn't matter. We are going to win this game, and that's going to be GG. You guys can see the power of Hyperbait, and man, I can't wait to compare it to like when it gets this nerf here in a few hours, and hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, Hyperbait can kind of chill in the meta. So let's go ahead and open our 12 win. Oh wait, I guess you don't get a chest, you get a champion from 12 wins now, which is kind of weird. Let's get that right now. We get a Golden Knight, not bad. Anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the Butch clip. Peace.